Moin allerseits und willkommen zurück zu Tales of Berseria und ich würde einfach mal sagen, gehen wir mal straight zu Tabitha, weil ich denke mal, die beiden Sachen, die da hinten jetzt noch so sind, die werden jetzt nicht unbedingt vielleicht so relevant sein. Schätze ich jetzt zumindest mal, deswegen gehe ich mal direkt da hinten zu Tabitha hin, wobei, kann ich mich jetzt nicht einfach da hinporten? Warte mal kurz. Lothringen, Ketnixhafen, Renit. Ich glaube nicht. Ich muss, glaube ich, jetzt allen Ernstes wirklich dort wieder hinlaufen. Das ist sehr schön. Sehr schön. Überhaupt nicht schön. Wieso kann ich nicht mich dahin porten? Passiert irgendwas währenddessen, oder was? Und ich hätte vielleicht irgendwann währenddessen mal wieder zu einem Händler hingehen sollen, damit ich mal ein bisschen was aufwerten kann oder so. Ich habe eine Unterhaltung. Fängt ja gut an.
The blood-winged butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes, information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the Church's failing. And it seems that the Blood-winged butterfly network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Ich glaub nicht. Und ich weiß auch nicht, ob ich so eine Taube sehen möchte. Hoch?
Here we are, back in Logris. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act?
Coo, coo. I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Okay. Will jetzt hier noch irgendjemand plötzlich eine Taube nachahmen? Ich auf jeden Fall nicht. Was ist das denn für ein komischer Affe? Der hat ein paar Stacheln auf dem Rücken. Hau ab. Ja, ich weiß, dass ich da eine Unterhaltung habe, aber die werde ich erst machen, wenn ich dem entkommen bin. Okay, der steht da hinten. Wieso stehst du da hinten? Was? Okay, dann habe ich jetzt halt die Unterhaltung.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoire seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah. She said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoire said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals. The Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
Ja, und das war vielleicht auch der Grund für den Zerfall dieser Zivilisation. Kann das sein? weil der eine das komplett falsch verstanden hat, was da in dem Brief stand und der andere sich irgendwie gedacht hat so, hä, wir wollen nur noch Frieden, warum haben die jetzt auf einmal einen Krieg angefangen? Das verstehe ich nicht, das haben wir doch in unseren Brief reingeschrieben, wir wollen Frieden haben wollen. Menno! Das ist so eine Schrift, die keine Sau lesen kann, das ist ein Riesenrätsel einfach nur. Das ist auch eine Scheiß-Schriftart. Oder eher gesagt, eine Scheiß, jetzt komme ich gerade nicht drauf. So blöd ist das, weißt du? Dass ich selbst nicht mal drauf komme, was ich sagen will.
Man, the capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
Ja, du musst es ja wissen, Taubenanführerin, ne? Ich hab da auch eine Unterhaltung. Ich glaube, der wird jetzt aber nichts Großartiges sagen, weil der guckt sich da hinten nur ein paar Äpfel an, also, ja, wie gesagt, ne? Straight to Tabitha, ne? Da hinten ist auch wieder irgendwas, aber, warte mal, ich geh mal dahin. Das könnte ja vielleicht interessanter sein.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man, it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Was?
Wow, the Modulu?
Surely you mean Magilu? Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Majilu, not Magilu.
You know, Lulu, the famous dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Modulu.
Just watching the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a ripoff! She's just trying to pass off as Magilu's menagerie and profit from our good name!
Welchen guten Ruf.
What good name? We don't actually perform anything.
I was planning on getting started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything!
I can't just ignore that, you know.
It's Modulu!
You did great today, Majilu. I loved it.
Thank you so much. But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu was working hard to carry on his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
Oh? And how do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Yes, that's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body. If you need to express yourself, do it on the stage.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balta recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have. That's why I think it's high time for Magilu's Menagerie to put on a show. And for our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Magilu, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry. Don't apologize. You couldn't have seen this coming.
Well, you could act like you feel a little bad at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy like jump through a ring of fire, but I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Magilu, it's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Magilu's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen, not you too.
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs. I've got an in with all the stage directors in town. For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have. Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilu's Menagerie after all.
Ich weiß nicht, wann ich dem beigetreten bin.
I'm not so sure about this.
Da bist du nicht der Einzigste, Laphicet. Und ich habe komisches Talent oder irgendwas in der Art. Sag mal, hast du mir mal schon mal zugehört? Ich und Komik? Das geht nicht. Aber ich habe was Akrobatisches drauf. Ich kann ganz elegant die Treppe runterfliegen. Ja, das sieht interessant, glaube ich, aus. Ich muss... Okay, ich muss nach rechts sehen. Ich war gerade schon etwas verwirrt wegen der Minimap. Ich sehe das links und denke mir, ich muss rechts laufen. Ne, Quatsch. Was? Das mache ich doch jetzt gerade. Nein, ich sehe, dass das irgendwo links ist auf der Minimap und denke, ich muss nach links laufen. So. Jetzt macht's wieder mehr Sinn. Ich sehe das links und laufe automatisch nach rechts. Das hört sich ein bisschen komisch an.
Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet, you stay with Eleanor.
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
Tja, kein Curry für dich, Laphicet.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
Oh, it would do you good to unwind every now and again, you know. Stretch a bow too far and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Kann ich den Vogel essen?
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
The prison island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout, actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right, then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, you really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
Na, was habe ich gesagt? Sollen sie doch die Gefängnisinsel nehmen. Jetzt nehmen sie sie. Nice.
They're taking a while. Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Logres Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong? Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights. But, You can't trust me. I understand.
No, it's not that. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay?
Why?
It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Genau. Und was habe ich da jetzt in der Unterhaltung?
Who is that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawks seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine. It takes a great deal of time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar. It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
Ja.
We're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
Ich riech auch mal hier mal eben kurz an mein Mikrofon, weil vielleicht riecht das vielleicht genauso gut, ne? Oh Mann. Was muss ich jetzt machen? Bring den mysteriösen Mann nach Titania. Okay. Ich habe da hinten noch die eine Unterhaltung. Ich habe da noch eine Unterhaltung. Was sagt der Tacho? Okay. Ich glaube, weißt du was? Ich mache, glaube ich, erstmal hier Ende. Ich glaube, ich mache erstmal hier Ende und ich denke mal, ich werde dann beim nächsten Mal mir diese beiden Unterhaltungen mir mal kurz ansehen. Wobei da hinten war, glaube ich, auch noch einer, oder? Ja, das stimmt. Vorausgesetzt, er ist nicht weg, dann gucke ich mir den dann auch noch an und dann geht's Richtung Titania. Ja, aber fürs Erste mache ich jetzt hier erstmal Ende und demzufolge auch vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ach, das ist ja noch gar nicht abgeschlossen, okay. Menno. Was soll's. Bye, bye.